I'm starting. Hello, I'm here with Darwin, and Darwin is from Iraq, a country that has been in the news a lot. And I just want him to tell me a little bit about his country. Hey, Darwin, can you introduce yourself and maybe tell me a little bit about your country?
Well, hi everyone, I'm Darwin, and my Chinese name is Ali. I've been here in Taiwan for almost like 3 years, and I studied Chinese for like 2 years in Chengda, in Kaida, and in Shida as well. And then I came to Mingchuan, and I am now recently studying in IT, information technology. Well, before coming to Taiwan, we were like 3 students in high school who were like good friends, and we really did a good job in high school. We got a good grade, and then they told us the idea of having scholarship in Taiwan. So we just like we came here to Taiwan, and we really enjoy it until now. And about the situation there in Iraq, actually, for me, as a child, like my mother always tells me that I was really scared while I was in my mother's embrace, the time of war between Iraq and Iran, during the times of 80 to 88. And because I born like in 1986, so I've been 2 years in war. While I was born, there was still the war between Iraq and Iran. So like my mother always tells me that I was crying very loudly when I was hearing the flight, like flight crying or this kind of things. And then it happened to me like 1991 when Iraq invaded Kuwait, right, that time, because of oil problems and this kind of things. So I got really scared. In that time I was like 5 years old, and we were forced to leave our place, Iraq, and we all went to Turkish border on the mountains, because in that time they told us that like Saddam's government, they're gonna put chemical weapons on Kurdish people. So at that time we really got scared, because you guys all know about Halabja occasion in 1988 when Saddam put the chemical weapons against Kurdish people. And as I'm being a Kurdish, so we were really forced to move on the mountains that time. So that was a really kind of bad memory at that time. And then we started a local war in the Kurdish, among ourselves, Kurdish people. And that was really bad time, hard time, during like 96, 97. And things going on like that until 2003, when like everyone knows about the American problem, like invasion, about the Iraqi part, Saddam's run down. And that time actually it was fine for us as a Kurdish people, because for us it was we were protected by like American army as well as our army, because we've been like governing ourselves for 10 years since 1991 to like that time. So in that time also many people were scared. They were really scared that Saddam is gonna do same bad thing, like using chemical weapons against us again. So many of us, like, they left also to mountains during 2003. But some of us also stayed, and we were watching in TV, waiting for the real time, like when Saddam is going down. So at the time when everyone saw when Saddam's sculpture got down by Americans army, and we were all really happy. But actually after that things went worse.
What do you mean when you say things got worse?
I mean, everyone was really happy about the time when Saddam's culture went down, and everyone thought, well, so there will be no more terrorism, there will be no more problems, bombing. But actually, for us, well, people got scared more. The problems still going on, like from 2003, because as you know, like it was April 2003 when like America said, well, they got Baghdad and everything. But actually, most of the soldiers, when they saw that, well, the government is run down, they all changed their clothes and they became citizens, and they just calmed down. And after 3 or 4 months later, they started to do their works again, their bad terrorisms again. So that was a kind of problem. But now I think it's going well, yeah, because since we were protecting our border in Kurdistan, like we our self-government, as we call it, we are protecting ourselves still, like from even now, like we don't let Arabic people from Iraq like go to our border, Kurdistan border. Yeah, they need like permission. They need like a kind of like ID to get there. So we are trying to make it safe. So still now, actually, Iraq's situation is really complicated. Like, because if you think it as a racist people like Kurdish, Arab, and if you go to for religion, it's like Sunni and Shia. So there's always conflict. There will be always conflict. And in my idea, it's like we have to change everything. We have to forget about races, forget about religion. We have to leave this tough idea. So since we are not united, since we are not in same way of thinking, so we cannot get together. Like you can see in many countries, like since like I'm in Taiwan, in like my experience in Taiwan, I can see like many people. The people came after China's war during 1949, right? And the people, they were already here, and as well as Aboriginals. They were all like, they had different ideas, they got problems, and in the end they all like have to get together in peace and they make one country to progress. But for us, it's like, since we are Arabs, we are Kurds, and we are Sunni, Shia, but actually we are all like, we have to think about like one country, one Iraq. That's the most important. And in this case, no Americans and no other like foreign forces can come and like do their things. And because since now like there are problems, people say like the oils that we export to other countries, it's still like we don't know where's the money, or we don't know where is it gone actually. So for this kind of things, it's really bad that we are not united until now. And Sunni kills Shia, Shia kills Sunni, Kurds hates Arab. This kind of things makes the situation worse. That's the problem.
When you in Taiwan, I imagine you meet a lot of people from all over the world. When you say to them, "I am from Iraq,"
Right.
what kind of reaction do they get? Do they just look at you as another person? Are they curious about what takes place in Iraq?
Yeah, I think everyone is curious since like 2003's problems, and everyone can see in the news, the media, this kind of things. So everyone thinks like, wow, Iraq. So it should be really like kind of soldiers or having guns or this kind of. But actually, it's not true. We also have educated people. We have people in college. We have writers, novelists, everyone. But when I say Iraq, especially to some of Taiwanese, local Taiwanese, when I tell them I'm from Iraq, you Saddam or something like this. And so actually it's stereotyping, kind of stereotyping. And but foreigners, I think most of foreigners understand about the real situation there. Or even if I say I'm from Kurdistan, like other foreign guys, they know and they say, oh well. But for Taiwanese, no, it's something like, oh, where is it? Yeah.
When was the last time you went back to Iraq?
I was home last summer.
Last summer. What was it like there?
Actually, it was quite cool. I really enjoyed my time there. And there's still kind of thinking between like the conflict between the racist people, because like I've met Arab people, I've met Kurdish people, but then they still talk about each other and they don't like each other. So actually I was quite sad about this, yeah, because I was thinking, well, I can never see this in Taiwan, or even we, like many foreigners in Taiwan, we never have this problem. We don't say he's from America, I'm from Iraq, then I will have to be against him, right? So for this kind of things, I was a bit sad actually.
What about the actions of Western countries in Iraq? Do you think that your country is progressing because of the actions of like countries like the United States? Saddam has been executed 1 year ago. Do you think that the country is progressing?
Well, as they say, like we are going to progress. Actually, for me, in economics part, we are progressing, because as I was saying, like my parents, my brother, sister, they all got cell phones and really nice technology things, and I was quite impressed. Like, oh, how come? So we, as economics part, we really progressed. But for other things like the safety, the things, the idea of the old idea of dictatorism, it's still in people's mind. So actually the democracy which like Western people talk about, it's not easy thing to publish it in Iraq. It's not easy. It takes time, really. I mean, it takes at least 20 or 30 years more to get a simple democracy at least there.
All right, thank you so very much, and best of luck in your studies in Taiwan.